Ketty and Sacha in the game of life. Come join us, be curious and open your mind. Let's play together to learn and to grow. Look deeper inside and your journey will flow.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sasha. How are you?
I'm good, good, good. How's things? All good? Ready for today's conversation?
Yes, ready. Always ready.
Fantastic.
Hello.
Hi,
Welcome.
everybody. Welcome to
Welcome.
another Ketty and Sacha conversation about the game of life, the game of free will.
Yes.
We've had lots of things in the game this week, haven't we, both of us?
Yeah, we experience it a lot, yeah, I could say. We find out
Yeah.
some solutions.
Yeah, absolutely. Today we are going to be talking about the illusion of separation, aren't we?
Yes, yes, that's the time of the day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an important time, I think, because we speak a lot about it. Many people, yeah, we speak about the illusion of separation, illusion, but what it is exactly and what it is about, and in the game, that is also interesting to understand.
Yes, I'm looking
Because,
forward to it. For
yeah,
me personally as well, because it's something, if you ask me to explain it, I don't think I can. So I'm looking forward to yeah, what comes up in today's conversation for sure.
yeah, okay. Um, The illusion, well, illusion, we know what it is, and
Yeah,
separation, we know what it is, okay? The illusion, we think that it is true, but it is not true. And separation, it is that there is me and you. So we are separated. It depends on how we look at. If we look at from a 3D perspective, so as
yeah,
human being, we are in the body separated. So that's
yeah,
true that from the body perspective, we are not the same. I am not the same as you are. But the illusion of separation, it's based on the 5D, so on the idea of the soul, that we all came from one source.
yes,
So if we think about it, you think about there is an ocean. The
mm,
ocean is the source. The ocean
yeah,
is God. So the big ocean is there up. And then at a point, there are some droplets coming out of this ocean and going on Earth to have an experience within one body.
yes. We are the droplets of the ocean. Yes.
Exactly. We are just drops of it.
Yeah,
But if we are a drop, we are a drop of something bigger. And that something bigger, that is that all souls come back together at the end. So before we are together, and at the end we are together. So
yes,
we were born and we die, and in this period we have a body which makes the difference with the other. When we speak about the illusion of separation, it is about saying, I see that we are not the same, but I find it not good. That's it.
okay,
The
yeah.
separation, it has to do something with judgment, not observation.
Right, okay, yeah,
Yeah, I can observe, for example, oh, you have some glasses and I don't have it.
yeah,
It doesn't separate us because you have glasses and I don't have. It separates us when I have a belief that wearing this is not good, or it says some things about you. When
yeah.
there are over thoughts coming about the difference.
Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, those glasses don't look good on you, or they.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the basic. When we take it like this, the separation we created from looking at the other and having a judgment on it, and not
Judgment.
only an observation saying, this is what I see, and I don't mind for what I see, but it's
Yeah.
just what I see. When I mind, then I create separation because I say, I know better. I know
Yes.
better than you. I'm telling you, in fact, that my belief system is the best, and that if you wear those glasses, my belief system thinks it is not good, that you are less than me. So I'm going to behave with you also as if you are less than me. And I'm going to create the separation on this way.
Yes. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my, yeah. Okay,
Yeah?
that makes so much sense. That's so well explained. I like
Oh,
that.
thank you. So there is this part where there is the judgment based on something that we see. There is also the part where we have a judgment based on the gut feeling.
Hmm.
So separation, illusion of separation is saying, I think that we are not the same, and I do believe that how I see it is better than how you see it. Um, Sometimes also when you meet someone, you have a kind of in your belly, and you think, oh no, my belly tells me I shouldn't go there, so you don't go there.
Yeah.
It's not an observation.
No,
This
it's a
is not an
feeling. Yeah.
observation. You have judged that the other person doesn't have anything to tell you. You know best. So whatever this person, and even if you have a body reaction, and because we are going to say, yeah, but I have a body reaction, so it is normal. Yeah, even there, it's a judgment based on the other, because when you walk away, you don't know why.
Right. Okay.
So you create the separation without knowing why.
Ah, yeah.
You just
Yeah.
know something happened in my body, so I don't go. But
Yeah,
you don't
I've
know
said it
why.
lots of times before. I don't, no, I don't, yeah, I don't, that person, I didn't enjoy their company. It makes me feel funny. I'm not going to go. Oh,
Yeah,
yes, yeah,
yes. And that's when the victimhood that we were speaking about is
yeah,
building up, because you think that you are right. And then if something is happening, then you are going to defend yourself because you think that you are right. And it's not a problem. I
mm,
mean, I participate also sometimes in that feeling, oh no, I don't want you, and I walk away and I think that I'm strong because I put my boundaries, and it's a boundary, but it's in boundary in the illusion of separation. It's not a boundary, like just a boundary for saying this is me and I go to there and I can speak with you if you accept my boundary.
yeah.
If I don't speak with you, I don't know if you accept my boundary. I don't know nothing. I just walk away. So I
Wow,
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, so how can you tell? Yeah, yeah, what do we do about
Ah.
that? I'm just thinking because I can think of a couple of situations myself talking to even somebody the other day. I was explaining a situation to somebody that come see me, and I found myself and I said, "Oh yeah, and this has happened, but her ex-husband was really selfish, and literally I stopped myself and I was like, oh, I'm just like actually he wasn't. That's. I was judging him. Actually, some of the things he did was like, appeared as selfish behavior, but I felt really judgmental. I was like, oh, I'll take that back. I take that back. That sounded horrible to say.
Yeah, well, this part is also a bit tricky because indeed you can't say to someone you are selfish, but I don't mind.
Yeah.
That's an
Oh, okay.
observation. That's an observation. You have seen that this person has selfish traits. So you say, I see that you have selfish traits. You can give an example for you of what was a selfish trait, but then you say to this person, I don't mind because it's your journey. I just need to learn how I put my boundaries with someone like you.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
When I walk away, I don't learn to put my boundaries with someone like you. I just learn to put boundaries. There's boundaries. But in those boundaries, I create the separation. When I don't want to create the separation, the boundary becomes me being clear with you, what I observe, what it does with me, and giving you the possibility to tell me if my feelings, because that's a feeling that I have, if
Yep.
it's right or not. Because a
Ah,
feeling is never true. I think I already said that once,
yes.
but the
Yeah,
feeling
you
is
can.
never true, but it is true at the moment you feel it.
Yes. So it gives them
Yeah?
an opportunity to respond to how you're feeling in case it's been misunderstood. It gives them a chance to ask questions, which we've spoken about before, and ask questions to see if they've understood what you've just said if it's right from the, oh yeah, it all comes together.
Yeah, it all comes together.
Yeah.
And if you think about the game of life, to play the game of life, it was needed that we would be separated to be able to play the game. So to be able to come into the victimhood
Yeah.
mentality, to be able to build the ego, to be able to continue to forget where we come from, to be able to play the game. Because if we wouldn't have all those things, then we would already remember, since we are 5 or 10, we are in fact unconditional love, and I am the source, and blah, 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 you know? So
Yeah.
the whole experience of life would be different, which is where we are going to also, but it would be different. At the moment where we are now, it's still, we are fighting the illusion of separation. So another way also to separate is saying that when you see something that should be, that you go and you look for people exactly who think exactly like you, so then you can fight others.
Right.
You still create separation because you try to make a group.
Oh, I've lost all sound. What's going on? I can't
Okay,
hear
we
you.
are back. Wow. Fortunately, and you can hear me?
I can
Yeah,
hear you now. Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah, it
can
all
hear each
went.
other. So let's begin again. We were speaking about the illusion of separation. And one of the things that is also important to realize with the illusion of separation is that it was needed in the game, so we were able to separate from each other, and to believe in the story that we create. So if we wouldn't have that at the beginning, then it would be easier today to live the experience. That's also where we are going to now. But for now, we are still in this period where the illusion of separation exists, where we still think that I am right and you are wrong. I know better, you know less. I healed, you didn't. I did, you not. So we are still in this idea, and that comes because the nervous system is also programmed for that. So how it works, it may be also interesting to know, because the illusion of separation, you trigger it with fear. You hear me, right? No.
I've
No.
nothing. It says I've got signal.
Oh,
It's back. It's back. That's really
okay.
annoying. Why do we need to know why?
Was it not the good time for today? Okay, we are back again. Okay. We were speaking about the illusion of separation and many, many things about the illusion of separation, but one of the most important is it was needed in the game. So
Yes.
if we wouldn't have that in the game, then we would already know for a long time ago that we were souls having a life experience. So the illusion of separation, making us focus on other people, was needed. That's what we learn, in fact, from school, from the parents. It was always a comparison, you and me, him and her, you know, oh, look, he did that and she did that. Oh, he went there and she did that. So we have learned from really young to compare. And when you make comparison, you can observe or you can judge. But when
Yeah.
you have learned to be a victim, you judge.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Is the combination of some things together made the game possible. So with only one part, it couldn't really happen. With the fear needed to be there also, because the fear is the opposite of love. And how do you trigger the fear? You put the people in a victim mode, and then you say that what happened to them, and then they think, oh, I need to save myself. So my body is going to react. When it reacts, it's trying to save me. But the problem is of the gut feeling. The gut feeling is a body reaction, which is linked directly to your brain. It's not linked to your heart. It's not linked to your soul. It's linked to your brain. And what is in your brain, we saw it in the ego story, it's the mind with the egos that we have and that we can create. So the body reaction telling you I need to leave is the ego being afraid of what's going to happen because it's unknown. And why is he afraid? It's because when you look at the Trinity, the body, the mind, and the soul, it means that they are connected. So in some way, the mind, the brain, knows the plan from the soul. Only he knows that he needs to protect you. So his first mission is not doing what the soul wants, it's doing what you need to stay alive.
Yes. Yeah.
Everything which is unknown is not safe. To stay alive, you need to be safe. So if it's unsafe, it's unknown, it is not good. When I feel something here in my body, it's because often there is a connection there between my mind and my soul, but also a connection there between my body and my mind. My body feels something, it give it, or it give it there, or it give it there. There is a movement, but there is no heart, because in the heart there is unconditional love. There is
Yeah.
whoever you are, whatever you have to bring to the table, even if it's nothing. You are me and I am you, because we all come from the
From the
source.
ocean.
We were all in the ocean. So normally, if you look it from a 5D perspective, at the moment you think that your body reaction is telling you to save yourself, it's never your soul who's going to save you. That's not
It's
the role
always,
of the soul. The soul doesn't even need to be saved because he knows he's not going to die.
yeah.
So
And
it's
is there a way, like, when you start talking about your gut reaction, you meet somebody and something doesn't feel right, so you feel it in your tummy and you just, I don't want to have anything to do with that people. We've all done it, but how do you tell the difference? Because, between the gut, like the mind, and actually like your intuition, like your intuition that is correctly, like, how do you know the difference that it's your mind giving you that feeling, or if actually, because sometimes, they say listen to your gut and stuff, but that's all a bit kind of grey for me.
yeah, yeah. That's funny, because that was one of my most difficult moments in my healing journey, and I wrote about it. That's also the story that I was telling in the car with my ego telling me, be aware, be aware, because it was difficult to have really to feel it really, and it came because I had a belief system based on what the people told me that my gut feeling was. So when you tell me my gut feeling is my intuition, then I believe that what is happening here is coming from here. You understand? So
Yeah, yeah,
that's exactly what you say. Because normally we say that is intuition. That's exactly that. So in the game, somehow we have made sure that we believe that the gut is based on the intuition. So then when we play and we feel something, we say, that's the intuition,
yeah,
that's the intuition. So we go for it, but then we go for the mind,
yeah, because
because
it's
the
not.
gut
Yeah,
is connected to the mind, you know?
yeah,
So when we don't look for what means a word, or what does it mean, I heard a lot lately, many people speaking about the gut feeling and the gut feeling, and I was like, okay, um, hmm, am I right to think that? But then I read back what I wrote and I said, yeah, no, that's true. The gut feeling is connected to the mind. Then I went for the definition. Then I went to the science to read what do they say about the gut feeling. And everyone was saying it is bound to my mind.
mine.
So how
Yeah,
can you tell me it's my intuition? My intuition is not my mind. Never
yeah,
will, never has, never will be. My intuition is not my mind. So my gut feeling is connected with my mind, but my intuition is not my gut feeling. My intuition is the voice there, which is based on unconditional love.
yeah,
If I don't love myself, the change that I'm able to hear those messages good are less than if I love myself and then I give time to myself and I slow living and all the things, and then you give the time to yourself to
Mhm.
hear your voice, inner voice, which is the heart voice, the
Intuition.
soul,
Yeah.
intuition. So for me, soul, intuition, heart, okay, and then gut feeling, mind,
Mind.
ego. So
Yes.
that's there. And what it is what I've discovered in my journey. That's what I try to explain in my book, Hidden in Plain Sight. It is that we can't change the gut feeling, so
Mhm.
we can't change it, but we need to change first this, because the gut is connected to this. So if this is still wounded, the gut feeling will be wounded.
Yeah, it's
It
going to
doesn't mean
respond.
that, yeah, and it will tell you things always,
Mm.
but they are all bound to safety, all bound to a known.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything which is unknown, everything that your heart wants, your soul wants, your intuition is trying to tell you, is often a little bit at the contrary of what your mind wants, because your soul looks for expansion,
Yeah.
for new things, for trying new things, for believing, for creating, for manifesting, for being the hero of your journey.
Hmm.
And the gut feeling says, no, you cannot go there. No, you cannot be with this person. No, you cannot. So the illusion of separation comes also from there. So the
Yeah.
idea, illusion of separation, is needed for the game so we can play. How do we put it in play? We use those things. We let the people believe that a gut feeling is bound to your intuition, and then it's good
Yeah.
because there are enough people saying it to each other that we all believe that. I mean, I believed it. It was one of the most difficult things in my journey. It was to realize that I was following the mainstream. And I was
Yeah.
not following me, because me was someone looking for what does this word mean, in fact. But because people told me before, then I believed it. So what would be the best? Because I already see the most people looking, saying, yeah, but no, because this one has a really bad energy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all those things are true.
Yeah.
So when you feel that and you want to walk away and you think, yeah, he has bad energy, or he is this, or he is that, you are right. You
Yeah.
are right.
Yeah.
Because
That moment.
your
Yeah.
gut feeling tells you that. So you are right. The only thing is, if you are following your healing journey and you want to hear your intuition and you want to find out what is your goal in life, why are you here? So you want to play the game.
Hmm.
Then you come back and you say, okay, wait a minute. Why do I feel what I feel? What is it
Yeah.
based on?
What
And
is triggering in me? Yeah.
what
That
is it
makes me feel
triggering
that.
me?
Yeah.
And what is inside of this person
That.
that my ego is afraid to discover?
Yes. Yeah. And that's the most crucial part, isn't it?
That's the biggest part, because it's free will. Your free
Yeah.
will brings you wherever you need to be. But if you meet someone and you have this, you just continue into the illusion of separation, that this person doesn't have anything to bring you. You don't believe that it has been put on your way for a reason. You just believe it has been put so I can push him away because he doesn't know. No, I want to be with this one. And in fact, often what happens is the person that you choose after this one was the person that you needed to avoid, in fact. But
Yeah.
because your gut feeling tells you, yeah, this one is good, based on your traumas, which are here, all registered there,
Yeah.
and it brings you to a person who has exactly the energy you think that you are looking for. Yeah, no, it's good, no, la, la, la. And then 1 year later, you discover, oh, no, oh, that was again a lesson. Because everyone we meet is a lesson for each other, because we
Yeah.
are all the source. So we made sure also that if we wanted to learn things, we would meet some people who were able to give us answer to those things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so, yeah, yeah, that's just absolutely mind blowing when you piece it all together like that.
Yeah.
It really, really is. And I think we can probably all of us, like say, name so many times when that's happened. I'm just going back in my mind now and thinking of like, a couple of parties that I've been to recently and just got those feelings about, oh yeah, I don't know this person, but yeah, I don't, so I just avoid. But when you think of it like that, actually, the best or a good thing to do if you choose to, if you have the free will to choose to actually stay, talk to that person, and then dig a little deeper to find out, okay, so why do I feel uncomfortable? Why do I feel uncomfortable? Why is this situation making me feel uncomfortable? Making my gut
Yeah.
feel.
Because
Yeah,
if you play the game, you play the game for you. You play the game to know yourself better.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if you don't go inside to know why you continue to think that the illusion of separation is good, that this person is not good, that it's a human being, it's a soul, so it's good, but you believe it is not, then there is something in you that is trying to tell you something. And if you don't go inside, but you walk away, you will not learn this
Never
lesson.
know.
So
Yeah,
that's why I say it's a choice. You have
yeah,
two choices. The choice of staying where you are, or the choice of going to the person your soul wanted you to be. So to go to the expansion. And I don't say, by the way, that when you meet this person is directly the good person. It can be that when you speak, that this person is letting you know why you were not meant to be together,
yeah, yeah,
you know? But
yeah.
then when you are in this situation, you give the possibility of the illusion of separation to not exist. You just say there is no separation. You have to tell me something, and then we learn from each other. It could be that we are not meant to stay on the same path.
Yes.
When we meet each other, if we don't speak, I will not get my key into you, and you will not get your own key into me to open your next door, to avoid, for example, someone else, you know? So it's
Yeah.
more about where does it come from? When it comes from a place of knowledge, I know why, and not from supposition.
Hmm.
Yeah, because this one told me, because your background is not the same as this one. So it could be that what you have to learn with this person, he didn't have to learn it, or maybe he's
Yeah.
still healing. So, but when you don't believe in the illusion of separation, you believe that the person that you meet has something to tell you. And if you still feel the rejection without knowing the person, good, then you can ask yourself, okay, where does this rejection come from?
Right.
Because if I love myself, automatically I love the other. I don't mind how he is. And if I want to help people, I'm going to help him and tell him what I see, what I
Yeah.
observe. I don't
Yeah.
judge. I observe.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so, and I think again, it's nice now playing the game and understanding the game more like I do because just that I can meet somebody and actually because I love myself and I can love them even though I can not or their behavior, they're not sorry, not behaviors, they're the things that they talk about or I can just look at it the bigger picture and so I still love you and you can choose to have that opinion about, if somebody's being nasty about, oh, and she's and saying horrible things, and that's not me anymore. I don't like to listen to it, but it doesn't make me feel before I think I would have, oh God, you're such a nasty person. How can you just, be so horrible about the rest of the people over there, but now I just listen, okay, well, there's obviously a reason that you think that, and you're here to remind me of the unconditional love that I have for myself and ultimately for you as well. And
Yeah.
it's just nice. It's nicer now playing the game and understanding that more.
Yeah, yeah, and I do believe really since the moment I began to also accept that and see the life on this way that it helped me. So I do believe that for many people it can help. Of course, it doesn't take away the things that you are living now at the moment. You are living life, So and the life that you created, in fact. So that's all the things that we can talk about later.
Yeah,
But at that moment, it's good to have
Yeah.
these possibilities, to go for yourself. And the illusion of separation, the biggest problem is it goes on everything. So it means from I live in this city and you live in this city. We see that also with football, for example. It goes from I live in this country and you live in this country. There you have, for example, the judgment about the Chinese people sending their children to school. Separation. You have from continent to continent, Yeah, the European continent is richer, has more money than the African continent. So
Yeah.
every time we create separation in many, many, many things, we create it. And the problem is when you make separation, for example, the first separation that I was confronted with was black and white. But then, because I'm black and you are white, so there is one. But then the problem is, then there is also a separation for the black with the black. Yeah, you come from here and I come from there. Okay. Then another separation. Yeah, but you think that and I think that. Another separation. Yeah, that. And what we do with separation, we make sure that you never win. Because the more you are busy with your separation, fighting against each other, saying, nah, I'm right, you're right, you don't look outside. You just look to those two things.
Yeah.
And what is happening then? The politics do things, and then you are not happy, and then, oh, now we are agreed that yeah, but no, it needs to do that. No, it needs to do that. And then again, blah, blah, blah. And then you give the possibilities to the system, to the game, to take place and to overwhelm you.
Yeah.
So it is built, so we have experiences, but now it gets so crazy. We are separating about everything. Do you think
Yeah.
that? Or do you think that? Okay, don't,
Yeah.
I don't speak with you. Do you think that? Yeah, but with who are you going to speak? Okay, you speak only with the people who think the same than you. And when they don't think the same, then you get feeling, I don't speak with you.
Yeah, that's so true. And it starts off small like that, and then it gets, and then the bigger bit, and this is what creates wars and
Yeah,
and
yeah,
riots and
yeah.
things like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
because
sad, isn't it?
yeah, it's weird, but it's the game. The game was created like this, when
Yeah,
I began to understand and I thought about the wars and all the things and the slavery, I was like, oh my, whoa, why did we create this as one, But
yeah,
yeah, we created this. No, we gave the possibility to create this. We had free will to choose for something else, and we choose all for the separation. We all choose for the separation, not only, for example, that I am black and you are white, and there is a separation. You choose for your separation, I choose for mine. So we are against each other
yeah,
because, yeah, I'm black and you don't see my trouble. And you are white. Yeah, I don't know. I have no problem with you, Yeah, you don't see that. And then you create the separation already.
yeah,
Only because we just see it, but we don't acknowledge it. And when we can take away the separation is by speaking with each other,
yeah.
communicating.
Communicating.
The ego looking within what has created the ego, because
Yeah, what's created the suffering?
and what created the suffering, the ego, and what makes you suffer, because all of those things are all, yeah, I would say a kind of base to create the game. Yeah, you need some events that happen when you create the game so
Yeah,
that the people are able to play and to experience. And this illusion of separation, that was the best because it goes with victimhood, it goes with fear, and it goes so to the opposite exactly of love, responsibility, and we are one. And also that I found it funny because many people in the spirituality, for example, speak about oneness and
hmm.
they want oneness, but what they do is they promote wholeness.
Wholeness. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
So
Hmm.
wholeness is me being healed.
Yeah.
Oneness is me seeing you as someone who can have healing, but also who can have a lot of pain, a lot of suffer. And that's why you are reacting like this.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
if we are one, I'm able to see that because I solve mine, then I see the path that I needed to walk. I see how I suffer. So I see your suffer too.
Yeah.
And that's when we become one. It's not by saying, yeah, but no, you don't fit my gut feeling, you know. It's not by saying that. It's not by
Yeah.
saying, now you don't live in the good country. Yeah, you don't understand me, you know. No, I don't understand you if you don't explain yourself. But if you want to control me, then it's something else, you know. So in the conversation, when we have the communication, which would come, but doesn't come because we are in the defense and in the attack, and I know best because my gut feeling is telling me that my intuition is telling me that you are bad. I think, how can you even make it fit in your mind that your intuition is telling you to walk away from people?
Yeah. So
I mean, I tried to make it fit in my own mind, but I saw at that moment that my healing journey stopped because there was something that I was not able to go above. And that was that if I begin to love myself, when I begin to love myself more and more and more and more, I love the other. So how can I
yeah.
judge him from something coming here which told me that I should never have a dog?
Yeah. Wow. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, that was mine. So that helped me also to see how stupid it was, you know, to follow the gut feeling, because the
Yeah.
gut feeling is not that it is not good because he's going to save you. So your gut feeling is always saving you. The only problem is how did you program it? What is inside? So look at the ego video if you want to understand, but that is there, that it is happening when the nervous system is taking information, then he creates himself the separation. And then it's really difficult at the moment if you don't become aware about what you do to be conscious about your behavior.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, like you say, awareness is the key because so you hear it all the time. Oh, I trust my gut. I trust my gut. My gut, my gut's never wrong. And actually, really, if it's, so many people aren't aware of this or know anything about this, and so they act on kind of wrong, not wrong, sorry, but they act on that information that they're feeding that's
Ah,
right for them at the time, but they're unable to see. Oh man,
but the gut feeling can't be programmed. So the
yeah,
more you love yourself, the
yes,
more you bring back your gut feeling, your mind in connection with your heart. So of course, there are some moments you are going to have gut feeling which are true
yeah.
because they are really, it's really close. But then the more you hear, yeah, the better your gut feeling becomes.
Yes, yeah, yeah. No, I get that. Wow, this is a good. This is I'm enjoying this subject because it's nice for me to actually have you explain it really. The sections of it and to make whole. And I know about it. I hear about it all the time. The illusion of separation, but actually having a conversation about it is really helping me
Yeah.
with get it straight in my head as to where it all comes from and stuff. And I think I will definitely be even more aware now of when I see somebody. Oh, I don't want to.
It's not saying to the people that you need to come in touch with people where you have like this. And that's not
Mm,
what I'm saying. I'm just explaining what is the illusion of separation and
yeah,
what is happening. And just like I said, it doesn't mean that you are going to marry with this person or be friend for till the end of your life. It only means that this feeling that you have is come when it makes you separate yourself from someone else.
hmm,
It says something about where it comes from. It
yes,
doesn't come from the soul if it is about separation, because normally what should happen. So for me, what I discovered then, when my gut feeling would do that in a situation, for example, that I meet someone, then I'm walking away. Then I don't know. I say, yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel it, and yeah, he was saying things that was not interesting or something. I'm going, yeah, he's a narcissist or he's a somebody. You can put whatever reason you want because you don't know.
yeah,
So you just walk away. You just say, yeah, there was something there. What I do is now I go. So I feel something, I go. I speak with you, you speak with me. We can't speak from the first time. I directly know why my gut feeling was reacting, or maybe not. Maybe it will continue. because I remember that I had something like that with another woman, and it will continue because I was triggered into recognizing something. And I didn't recognize it the first time. It took me, I think, 4 appointments to
Oh, wow.
recognize um, what was my gut feeling telling me about this person,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
So but it took me four appointments and really like almost feeling like, oh, maybe we can build a friendship, that my gut feeling, and we still have a friendship, by the way, but now I know why. I know
Yeah.
why my gut feeling told me, don't go there. It was exactly because my soul was busy at that moment trying to tell me, don't forget your boundaries.
Right. Okay.
And it's not about boundaries, go away. It's about, I am here with you. When you speak with me, you don't tolerate my boundaries. You don't accept them. You don't honor them. I'm going to tell you, hey, be aware. I didn't like what you say now because I put this boundary and I would like you to accept it.
Hmm.
Why do I need to be in this situation? Because I will need to learn to put my boundaries with love. I can do it one time, but it doesn't mean I can do it every time. So I will need more people training me to put the boundary with
Yeah.
love. With I
Yeah.
see you, I see who you are. I don't mind. I mind that you don't accept my boundaries when we are together.
Yeah.
And I do believe that you are able to grow because I'm able to, and we are one.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
there, you can dissolve the illusion of separation by seeing the other and by seeing yourself, by knowing why you went away. So, okay, you can say, it takes time. Yeah, it took you 4 times. I don't have 4 times to have an appointment. You don't need to make them. The universe will make sure that you find someone else to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're always providing those opportunities,
Always.
and it's only when you get that lesson, and
Yeah, because then it becomes clearer and clearer and clearer, and then you are able to see it. And in the game, so you are able to see also that you play the separation game.
hmm
And the separation, because it can't be over everything and anything,
Yeah.
it's good to become aware about how it plays with you in your life, how you use it without being aware of it. Even if you are conscious that it's existing and that in the spirituality we shouldn't promote the illusion of separation. But when you say to someone, for example, which has narcissist traits, and you say, put your boundaries. You need to learn to put your boundaries. Well, I can tell you, you don't want him to put more boundaries than he is already doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So somehow we say things to people in general, but it is also important to go inside to see how it fits you, the information. So you are conscious that you should put boundaries, but become aware about, do you already do that?
Mm.
How do you do that?
And there is a difference, isn't there? Like you were saying just now about putting boundaries with love. I think that's such an important thing because I remember, years over the years, no, I put my boundaries up. I'm not saying yes anymore. I'm going to say, but actually still doing it with the judgment, with so that was a big learning curve for me. I think putting my boundaries up so that's not to be, pushed down, but doing it with love is completely different to just putting your boundaries up because I think that's a big learning curve for me as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and in fact, we only become good in putting our boundaries if we learn to do it. But if we continue to do it from a place of fear, we don't do them from a place of loving ourselves. It is still
Yeah.
fear, and fear is the opposite of love. And I think that at the point we will speak about the emotions because they
Yeah.
are not the basic, but they are really important because they make us move. But this separation, as long as we are not aware about that, we are participating in it,
Mhm.
even with our gut feeling, even with our intuition, even with our ideas from I am better than you and I know better than you or whatever. If we are not becoming aware, then it stays and it stays dormant under, it is underlying. So whatever you do, It's with the underlying fault of your mind that there is separation, so that there
Yeah.
is judgment, and it's not observation. So if
Yeah.
it's judgment, it's not love.
Yeah. And it's going to show through in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit complicated to understand that. I
Yeah, I can't wait to actually watch it back and just let it all sit, like, and it's really, really, really interesting though. It's lovely the way that you explain all that. So hopefully everybody out there is going to be able to take some interesting points from that and start to maybe become aware as well about their gut feeling and go, oh, I remember that conversation that Ketty and Sacha had.
yeah.
Let's just see. Why don't I want to be with that person? Oh, okay, no, I'm gonna stay with that person, and I'm gonna work out why.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And honestly, if you are just at the beginning of your journey and you learn to put boundaries, so continue to learn to put boundaries. So if you feel the gut feeling, follow the gut feeling. You know, at the beginning of the healing journey, that's it could be a little bit complicated in the mind to make the steps. So this episode of today is a little bit more for the people who have already done some healing journey
yeah,
and that they already worked on many traumas, especially the basic one. So they are able to grow more. But when you are
yeah,
at the beginning of your journey, some people do really need to put their boundaries.
yeah, yeah,
They need to learn how to do it. And then you have this coming with the gut, which is helping you to practice.
yeah, and doing it with love.
Yes, because this person already, you already push it away. So when you take it in, you do it in with love, you know? It's not, and it's not about, okay, what's in it for me? You know, no, what's it for
Mm.
me is learning more about myself.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, it's such a lovely journey sometimes. And sometimes it's not a lovely journey, and your head's going, ah.
Yeah.
But as it has done for us this week.
But I think it would be nice for the next episode, for example, to give some examples of words that have been, in fact, a little, yeah, used in the game to create this illusion of separation and why we continue to do it. Because when you become aware about, oh, wait a minute, when I say that I'm a victim, I'm creating separation.
Yes,
So
yeah.
when you know that, you are able to, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I almost been raped also, so I know that you can't be in this
Okay.
situation. But if I keep on saying, yeah, but I will not see what happened with me, what changes in me, how can I change it back, what can I learn from this, what was the situation, why did it happen, how could I change that the next time? Do I need to change that the next time? Can I be stronger so that the person doesn't come with me? So you have so many questions that you can ask and answer after something that happened to you,
Yeah,
that you feel that
yeah,
happened to you. So something like that, for example, it happens to you. But then look for how it happens also for you.
yeah,
And because in the separation idea, it's always happening to you. It's because of him. It's because of the other. It's because they don't see me. It's because they don't hear me. So many, many, many little things have been put in the game to make us play, to make us get crazy and think, oh, it's impossible, this. And in fact, now that we are sharing with the people, with you, how you can understand it, another way to understand it than the way you understand yourself, yeah, try it. I would say
yeah.
try, experience, and see for if you see life in another way, are you able to deal with it in a better way?
That's, yeah, easier and
Yeah.
better. Yeah, we both know that for ourselves it's changed changed the way we go through life completely. And I was even having a meltdown this morning, wasn't I? And I had to put it in the game, and just a conversation reminded me, oh yeah, of course now I see it. So
Yeah, you too. Yeah, this week was really crazy with test to see where I was in my own journey, because for me the healing part is finished and I'm more in the alchemy for how do we make sure that we are all coming together as one. So I don't
yeah,
see any difference with me and you, even if you are just begin your healing. I just see, okay, we cannot do the same things because we are
yeah,
not on the same place and we are not coming from the same background. And if you are at the beginning of your healing journey, but you live in Africa, for example, it's completely different healing journey than if you live in France, you know? So all those things are also playing into that. And you
yeah.
can learn so much also when you open yourself and you don't follow your gut, but you open yourself. You learn so much more also about the others, which is giving you also some food for
Food
thought.
for thoughts, yeah, and we just hope that some of you can start to come and play with us, and the more the more people play in, the more amazing our experiences about everything and our minds, just that interaction with everybody else playing the game and bringing us all to that feeling of oneness.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe some people think, oh, you laugh too much and life is too easy for you. But no, life is not easy for us. Huh? I mean, I still come
I
up.
was crying literally.
Yeah, exactly.
I was in tears before going, Ketty, this has happened, and I know it's happened for a reason, but I'm dealing with the guilt of, so yeah, literally just before we did this podcast. I don't think you can see in my eyes now, but I was in tears. So yeah, I still get the suffering with things, but like I say, one conversation together in the game reminded me about things, and looking, and I literally, the weight just flooded off me,
Yeah.
and then we were able to record this conversation. But this morning I was like, I can't record a conversation today. I'm not in the mood for a conversation. I'm not in the mood for a game of life. And like I say, we played, and it all lifted, and it's yeah, back to smiley, happy again.
Yeah, exactly. So it's possible. We do it also. We go here and we go there and we experience it. But the only difference is for us that because we think that it's a game and we see also how it is in play and we try to share with you, it makes it easier for us to go through life.
Yeah.
And we hope that it is the same for you, that it's going to help you go easy more easily.
Yeah. So any questions, as always, any questions, any comments, anything at all, any thoughts, get in touch, and let's come play the game of life with us.
Yeah. So if you have something you are dealing with, just let us know and we will speak about it. And hopefully that you will find a way for yourself to continue your journey with a lot of pleasure. And well, don't forget to follow us, to like, to share also the video, because you never know who needs to hear this, especially about the illusion of separation. You never know. We are all busy trying to come back together. So let's see if some people are triggered into the separation, and if with this video we can help them think differently. It would be perfect. Even one person would be perfect. But
Yeah.
so be nice, share it for others, for us also. We liked it. And we see you next time for the next episode.
Yes, sending you all lots of love.
Yes.
Thanks.
Bye.
Take care, Getty. Bye.